GGJ Pilgrims. Okay, to start we're going to take crushed peanuts, or peanuts that have been whole that have sort of been roasted, and then you either like crush them in a mortar and pestle, or I'm really lazy so I'm just putting them in a food processor, and we just want to grind them up until they're fine. You want it to be fine, but you don't want it to be a paste. So if you find that they are a bit oily, then just wrap it in some absorbent towel and just squeeze it out for a few minutes or so. But that looks fine. Okay, now the other seasonings, which are, you know, recipes differ, but most of them have the same thing in common. So even if these aren't exactly, you know, kosher, I am happy with them. Okay, so 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Maybe we won't put in that much, we'll just put in nearly a whole teaspoon. Get in there. 1 teaspoon of salt. Half a teaspoon of ground ginger. Half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Oh, that stuff smells pretty potent. 1 teaspoon of paprika. Then we're just going to mix all that around, mix it through together. Okay, that says divide the mixture into 2, so put half in another bowl. And set that bowl aside. Okay, take 2 pounds of meat, and I've got like sizzle steak, like flat stuff, because it'll be easy to thread on the skewers. But we're going to cut it so it goes in like bite-sized chunks. I got some new knives for my birthday, and they're Scampan ones, and I'm absolutely in love with them because they just slice like this so easily. Okay, done. Now you take the bowl that we've got our spices in, and you're just going to dip the meat pieces in it. Make sure they're fully coated. And then when they're fully coated, we'll just leave the meat to marinate in them for about half hour. Okay, now we're going to make the suya. So I've got wooden skewers that I've placed in some water so they don't burn on the grill. And we're just going to thread some of the marinated meat on. And then alternate with some cut up pieces of onion. Some capsicum, and some tomato. Now they're ready to go on the grill. Okay, so normally you'd put them in a grill outside, but I live in Melbourne and it's cold in winter, so we're going to grill them inside. So heat up some oil in a pan or a girdle or something like that, and then put on your suya. and then just keep cooking them and turning them as they brown. And then serve up when ready. And there you have it. Suya, the national dish of Niger.